Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, huge mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. The first of 21 funerals began today for the victims killed in last week's school shooting in Uvalde, Texas. At least one family still hasn't seen the body of their loved one. Hundreds of mourners turned out today for an afternoon mass to remember Amari Joe Garza. Mai Tai Rodriguez's funeral was scheduled for later today at one of the funeral homes. Funerals will continue over the next 2.5 weeks. Investigators continue to seek answers about the delayed police response to the shooting. The U.S. Department of Justice is reviewing law enforcement actions. Authorities say gunman Salvador Ramos legally purchased 2 guns not long before the school attack. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden told reporters he will meet with Congress on guns. The White House has acknowledged that winning new gun legislation will be an uphill climb in an evenly divided Congress. Hawaii Island Police and federal authorities are investigating an explosion that happened early Saturday at a Puna home that resulted in the death of male resident. Authorities at the scene said the man was involved in constructing homemade fireworks at a home in the Fern Forest subdivision of Puna. An explosion reportedly happened shortly after 2 in the morning. Fire and police officials who arrived on the scene found the 35-year-old man with critical injuries to his abdomen area. He was transported to the Hilo Medical Center, then flown to Queens Medical Center in Honolulu, where he later died. Police say the man's wife and 3 children were asleep at the time. None of them were injured. At the scene, police recovered materials used for making homemade fireworks, several firearms, and 214 marijuana plants. The exact cause of the explosion is still under investigation. Anyone with information is asked to call the Hawaii Police Department's non-emergency number at 808-935-3311. Honolulu police need your help in identifying a male suspect wanted in connection with a shooting in Waikiki. The shooting happened in the 300 block of Lure Street just after 11 in the evening Wednesday. Police described the gunman as in his 30s. Police say he fired multiple rounds from a pistol toward a person who fled in a silver sedan on Lure Street. No injuries were reported. Police recovered footage from an area surveillance video that showed an image of the suspect. Visit StarAdvertiser.com to watch the surveillance footage. Police have opened a second-degree attempted murder investigation. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 808-955-9300. Hundreds of flights worldwide were canceled over the busy Memorial Day weekend. Airlines and tourist destinations are anticipating larger crowds this summer as travel restrictions ease. U.S. airlines canceled more than 2,800 flights from Thursday through Monday, or about 2% of their schedules. That's according to tracking service FlightAware. Delta Airlines is usually among the top performers. The airline recorded the worst record among major carriers with more than 800 canceled flights over the 5-day span. The good news is that cancellations were down sharply today. FlightAware reported only about 50 by late morning on the East Coast. Helene Becker is an analyst for banking firm Cohen. Becker blamed the disruptions on bad weather, air traffic control delays, airline crew members calling in sick, and long security lines at some airports. After a hiatus during the coronavirus pandemic this year, Shinyoin Lantern Floating Hawaii Ceremony returns with an interactive experience on its Beretania Street grounds. That's in lieu of the Lantern Floating Festival at Ala Moana Beach Park on Memorial Day. The public is invited to participate in the experience. The outdoor venue features a water feature where participants may float lanterns with messages to their deceased loved ones. The space opened Friday evening and will be available through Sunday. Reservations must be made in advance online for groups of up to 5 for each 30-minute in-person experience. Remembrances can also be submitted online. Visit lanternfloatinghawaii.com for more details. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.